Gwyneth Paltrow insists she didn't engage in any risky behaviour as she took to the stand in a case sparked by a skiing accident 7 years ago. King Charles's state visit to France postponed as protests against President Macron's pension reforms continue. The United States and Canada pledged to stand together against authoritarian regimes as President Biden says China hasn't yet delivered arms to Russia.
China is going to provide significant weapons to Russia. They're going to... Well, we're talking about that. They haven't yet.
The price of dissent in Russia, how a child's drawing sparked a police investigation, a criminal case and a family torn apart.
Our headlines today. French President Macron says King Charles's state visit to France would have prompted detestable scenes as it's postponed over pension protests.
Hollywood actress Gwyneth Paltrow testifies in court denying she caused a ski collision 7 years ago.
My brain was trying to make sense of what was happening. I thought, is this a practical joke? Is someone doing something perverted? This is really, really strange.
As the Prime Minister prepares to set out a package of measures to tackle antisocial behaviour, we look at what's being done to help keep young people off the streets.
Good morning. The Women's Six Nations roars into action today with England, who are looking to make it 5 titles in a row, starting their title defence against Scotland, while Wales host Ireland.
8 pallbearers who carried Queen Elizabeth II's coffin at her funeral are amongst those to be recognised in a special honours list.
King Charles has honoured royal aides and military personnel for the roles they played during the period of national mourning. Angela Kelly, the Queen's dresser, who worked with her for more than 25 years, also received recognition. We will take a look at the papers for you this morning on Saturday morning, and some of the front pages now. A lot of attention on what's been going on in France, of course. Daily Express leads on the announcement of the King's state visit to the country being axed. Newspaper reporting that security threats to the monarch triggered President Macron to postpone the visit, which was due to begin tomorrow.
Chaos reigns in France is the Times' headline. King Charles, of course, was due to travel to Paris and Bordeaux as part of his first state visit. The Daily Mail takes a different stance on Mr Macron cancelling the royal visit, writing that the French president, and I quote, surrenders to the mob.
And one of the most read stories on the BBC News website features retail consultant Mary Porters, who's written an open letter to John Lewis, warning the store had let go of its soul. Comes after the store revealed it was considering a change to its employee-owned business structure.